First team All-State, first team All-Region, first team All-District, of course. Went to Prairie View, played a little basketball up there.
Okay.
After basketball, yeah, I went to PV. I was recruited by Coach Francis, the great Coach Francis.
Okay.
My first year there, he redshirted me. He wanted me to put on a little bit more mass, a little more muscle.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous.
All right. My name is Jemiah Richards. I'm from Coons, Texas. 30 minutes north of Beaumont, a small town in the Golden Triangle area. And I'm here now in the Charlos Boxing Gym, lines only.
Definitely. Now let me ask you this. Now a lot of people when they get into the boxing, I see a lot of young kids. So let me ask you this: what made you want to get into boxing? What was it that really? Because some people do it for aggression, some people do it because they have something to prove.
Right.
What was your reasons?
You know, boxing is not a tough sport to get into. You know, boxing is a poor man's sport. You know, it's the hurt business, and to be in the hurt business, you have to be serious about it. With me, it was more of curiosity. It was curiosity that turned to fun, and fun turned to passion, and passion turned to ambition. And now my ambition is running high, and I want to get the most out of it.
Definitely. Tell us about your upbringing, man. How was your upbringing? How was, you as a kid?
As a kid, you know, I grew up, like I say, in Coons, Texas. It's a small country town. I thought I had a pretty normal childhood, you know, for the area I grew up in. You know, we didn't have a lot of money, but we had a lot of love. You know, we didn't have a lot of funds, but we had a lot of support. You know, growing up, you know, I grew up with my grandma for some time, and then my mom, as far as my later years in high school. But it was a household full where it was a lot of love, and I don't take nothing from my childhood. You know, I love being brought up in the country. I love being brought up with the ethics, the morals, and the support system that I have. You know, I never dreamed of actually just leaving the town and pursuing a career in boxing, but I knew I wanted to be great at something, and I'm here at the Lions Den chasing greatness.
Definitely, man. Now, when was it that you first accepted, okay, this is something I want to do? When was that moment you say, this is what I wanted to do?
The first time I stepped in the boxing gym, just seeing the dedication, the devotion, the hard work guys was putting in, and the ample amount of time that they've been doing it for so long. And my first time in the gym, I saw this professional. At the time, he was like 19-0. His name was Leonardo Tainer. And I was watching him train and work hard. And, you know, I was sizing him up, and I was like, he's about my size. So me not knowing anything, I asked him, can I get in the ring and spar with him? And he was saying, man, it's your first day. This is levels to it. But, you know, I didn't understand. The next day, I kept asking him. He put me in. We got in the ring together. He hit me with a body shot and dropped me. My second day in the gym, sparring a professional pro, 19-0, 19-1, something to that nature, getting ready for Canelo Alvarez. And then that made me realize that I actually like this sport. I love this sport, you know. And I had to build from there. I kept going from there, kept showing up to the gym. He was showing me tricks and here and there and here and there. So all in all, my first day stepping in the gym is when I realized this is something I wanted to do. And I haven't looked back since. I haven't took too many days off and stayed focused on the path. Jemiah Richards, the odds, Jay Rich.
Where did the name Jay Rich come from?
My name is Jemiah Richards. My name is Jemiah Richards. So just abbreviation. They used to call me Rich, Big Daddy Rich, Jay Rich, Richie Rich, Jay Rich kind of stuff.
Definitely. Okay, man. Now, with you being, boxing, what were some of your inspirations? Well, who were some of your inspirations
in life? A lot of inspirations. Family is my number one inspiration. I would love to put them in a better position. Put them in a better circumstance. My mother is my number one inspiration. I lost my father in 2009. He never saw me box, but I know he's looking down on me. Proud of me now.
Did that motivate you even harder with your dad being passing?
It was motivation, it's more motivation for my family. I have a lot of brothers and sisters on my pop side. We all came together, and I want to make something great of the Richards last name. I want to put us to another level. I want to bring us together more often, and I know that I can make a better situation out of these hands for my people.
Definitely, man. Now, let's talk about pain management, because this is a pain sport. How did you learn pain management? Where did that come from, and how did you go about dealing with that?
Well, I try to avoid it as much as possible. My favorite fighters avoid pain. They avoid getting hit. Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Jamel Charlo. They don't get hit. They use defense. They use their smartness. They use their ring IQ to manage that. You don't want to take too much punishment in this sport. Less as possible and get the most out of it as you can. So I just watch how they fight. I study their moves. I study how defensively sound they are, how their footwork is in the ring, how they move around, able to escape danger, escape the hurt, escape the pain, and use their athleticism to get where they're going in the ring and to do what they want to do. So that's what I try to do, I try to use my length. I'm 6'1", I fight at 130, and most guys I fight, they 5'6", 5'7", 5'5". I gotta use all my athletic tools. My basketball background, my footwork, my agility, my movement, my smartness. I have a degree in accounting, minor mathematics. I gotta use that when I'm in the ring. I gotta use them numbers, them angles. Most boxers, they can't do what I do. They can't think the way I think. Not on the fly. I play chess. Boxing, it's all about your mindset, the state of mind, knowing where you at in the ring, knowing how to enforce or how to imply your will on somebody, and all that's done with the mind. Everybody have 2 hands and 2 feet, but you have to outsmart your opponent. You have to outwill your opponent. You have to dominate him mentally and physically. And that's what boxing is all about, being smart in the ring, playing chess in the ring, knowing what to do, when to do it, knowing how to react, never getting put in a situation where you can't get yourself out of, and knowing how to put your opponent in a situation to where he can't get out of. Boxing is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're down, you gotta find out how to get out. You gotta find out how to stand up. Sometimes you hurt, you gotta find out how to get past that pain, to push through that pain. Boxing is life.
Real.
If you step foot in this ring, all the work you put in, and sometimes you can put in all the work and you still get caught with a shot in 1 second. All the work you put in 1 second can change the whole fight. So you have to stay mentally sharp in the ring every second while you're in here. Just like in life, you can be doing everything right and you make one bad move and boom, your life is over with. Or your career is over with. Or you got jammed up because you're in the wrong situation, you with the wrong people. It's just like boxing. You can't run with the wrong crowd, you gotta stay focused every second.
Definitely. Talk to us. How did you get in with the Twins, man?
I was at a tournament like 9 months ago, called the Games of Texas, and I was getting ready to fight a tough opponent. He was well known. He fought on Team USA, ranked #1 in the country at his division. Been all over the world, been fighting since he was a kid, and I was fighting unattached. Like I said, I knew I wanted to be great at this. I didn't know the exact way to get there, but I knew I just had to put in work and be at the event and be at the right place at the right time. And I was wrapping my own hands, training myself, and I met one of his trainers for Charlo Brothers Boxing Academy, Lamont Joseph. I knew him real well, real good guy. And I asked him, can he work my corner for me because I didn't have a coach, and I'm basically out here on my own. And Jamel saw that, and he came out and watched the fight. You know, he in and out of the boxing world. You know, he stayed committed to boxing. That's one thing I respect and I look up to. He always around boxing. And he just happened to see me one day, and I was just at the right place at the right time. After the fight, he came up to me and told me I did well, but it's a lot of things that I can improve on. And he see the hunger and the desire in my eyes, and he wanted me to train in his gym. And it haven't been no looking back since then. Boxing, right now, I'm a top amateur boxer in Houston, Texas. I'm getting ready to turn pro. And the sky's the limit. I hope boxing take me out of this situation and put me in a better situation, not only where I can uplift myself, but uplift my people, uplift my community, uplift the neighborhoods, uplift the black community, you know, be a black positive role model. I want boxing to put me on stage, on that platform, to where I can not only hire people, but create jobs, create new businesses, create new ideas, inspire the minds of young future leaders, young future kings, young future queens, for goddesses and guys out here. You know, I just want to uplift the people. You know, I want to stand for something bigger than me, something greater than me, because I know my purpose is greater than me. You know, every time I get in the ring, I know I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing this for my community. I'm doing this for my neighborhood. I'm doing this for everyone that's like me, that look like me. The eyes, baby. Jay Rich. Jamaya Richards.
Definitely, man. Okay, let's talk about championships. What are you going for, man? What do you hope to be at one day?
Well, I hope to take this boxing to the highest level, to the elite level. I want to be a somebody that everybody want to see. I want to be somebody that the kids look up to as inspiration. Be like, you know, he came from the same streets that I came from. He came from nothing. You know, he just gave it all he had, and it's where he at now. You know, I want to be respected. I want to be a role model. I want to be a role model for my people. You know, people like me, people like me don't really get a lot of chances. So the chances that we get, we have to take them. You know, you have to go for it all the way through, because it's hard for a man coming from the background that I came from, coming from the streets, coming from the bottom, to even get looked at. You know, so this opportunity that I have right here in front of me, I have Jermell Charlo, who's the WBC champion. He's monitoring me, he's looking after me, he's giving me a chance that a lot of people don't even get. So I'm here to take full advantage of it, you know. I'm not taking no days off, and that's what I want. So I just want to be a messenger for the people.
Real. What are some of your strengths? Like, what are you known for? Your speed? Are you known for your agility? What are you known for?
Right. Inside the boxing ring, I'm known for a lot of things. You know, I have a lot of speed. I have great agility. I have power. But my most prized possession is my mind. You know, I can always make adjustments. I can always find a way to outthink my opponent, to use my tools that I have to imply or impose on my opponent. So my skill set, my depth, my smartness, and my ability to adjust is definitely one of my strengths in this boxing game.
All right, where can people find you at, bro?
You can find me on Twitter at Jamaya Richards, that's JEMIAH RICHARDS. On Instagram, jrich.king, and on Facebook, Jamaya Richards, JEMIAH. Last name Richards, RICHARDS.
So it's Lions all day, huh?
Lions only. Lions only all day.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, man, I appreciate you having us here, man. Exclusive right here. I just really do. I see big things happening for you, bro.
Yes,
hey, just keep working at what you're doing.
All right, thank you. One love, Jay Rich. They're not better than me. They can't beat me. They're not outworking me. They're not smarter than me. They're not stronger than me. They can't think like me.